Following on from my talk yesterday, listen to what Neville Goddard's got to say. And this is exactly what we're experiencing right now. The moment we start accepting God into our lives and realize that God works through us, which means we are so powerful, you are so powerful. That's what all of this comes back to, the individual, the I am. And all the deceivers do for their whole entire life is to try to stop people connecting with God. Their whole role is to defeat God. And they're losing sight of that now because the light always wins. The light always outshines the darkness. And that light comes from within you, a light being, a spiritual being. That is your soul, that is your sun, that is your spark. God wins.
Today there is so much said about masters, elder brothers, adepts, and initiates that numberless truth-seekers are being constantly misled by seeking these false lights. For a price, most of these pseudo-teachers offer their students initiation into the mysteries, promising them guidance and direction. Man's weakness for leaders, as well as his worship of idols, makes him an easy prey of these schools and their teachers. Good will come to most of these enrolled students. They will discover after years of awaiting and sacrificing that they were following a mirage. They will then become disillusioned in their schools and teachers, and this disappointment will be worth the effort and price they have paid for their fruitless search. They will then turn from their worship of man, and in so doing discover that which they are seeking is not to be found in another, for the kingdom of heaven is within. Luke 17:21. This realization will be their first real initiation. The lesson learned will be this: there is only one Master, and this Master is God, the I Am within themselves. I am the Lord thy God, who led thee out of the land of darkness, out of the house of bondage. Exodus 20:2, Deuteronomy 5:6. I am, your awareness, is Lord and Master, and beside your awareness there is neither Lord nor Master. You are Master of all you will ever be aware of being. You know that you are, do you not? Knowing that you are is the Lord and Master of that which you know that you are. You could be completely isolated by man from that which you are conscious of being, yet you would, in spite of all human barriers, effortlessly draw to yourself all that you were conscious of being. The man who is conscious of being poor does not need the assistance of anyone to express his poverty. The man who is conscious of being sick, though isolated in the most hermetically sealed germ-proof area in the world, would express sickness. There is no barrier to God, for God is your awareness of being. Regardless of what you are aware of being, you can and do express it without effort. Stop looking for the Master to come. He is with you always. I am with you always, even unto the end of the world. Matthew 28:20. You will from time to time know yourself to be many things, but you need not be anything to know that you are. You can, if you so desire, disentangle yourself from the body you wear. In so doing, you realize that you are a faceless, formless awareness, and not dependent on the form you are in expression. You will know that you are. You will also discover that this knowing that you are is God the Father, which precedeth all that you ever knew yourself to be. Before the world was, you were aware of being, and so you were saying, I am. And I am will be, after all that you know yourself to be shall cease to be. There are no ascended masters. Banish this superstition. You will forever rise from one level of consciousness, master, to another. In so doing, you manifest the ascended level, expressing this newly acquired consciousness. Consciousness being Lord and Master, you are the master magician conjuring that which you are now conscious of being. For God, consciousness, calleth those things which be not, as though they were. Romans 4:17.